Well folks, it seems Elon Musk has found a new frontier to conquer, the afterlife. That's right, forget Mars, he's on a mission to expose the shocking truth about dead people receiving Social Security benefits. Apparently, these geriatric ghouls are costing taxpayers billions. At least that's what Musk and his trusty sidekick, former president but still somehow relevant Donald Trump want you to believe. Because as we all know, nothing screams fiscal responsibility like two billionaires complaining about government spending. The irony here is thicker than a Tesla Cybertruck after a head-on collision. But buckle up, folks, because we're about to dive headfirst into this delightful dumpster fire of hypocrisy and misinformation. So, about this alleged fraud crisis, Musk, in his infinite wisdom, claims it's a financial black hole sucking down hundreds of billions of dollars. He even throws out numbers like 20 million phantom retirees haunting the system. Turns out, reality has a way of being less dramatic. The actual figure for improper payments, according to the Social Security Administration itself, a comparatively paltry $72 billion over 7 years. Yes, billion with a B, still a lot of money, you might say. But a far cry from the doomsday scenario painted by our favorite techno overlord. This wouldn't be the first time Musk has played fast and loose with facts. Remember when he promised self-driving cars by 2020? Yeah, we're still waiting on that one too. Now let's talk about Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. Yes, you heard that right, DOGE. Because when you think government efficiency, you obviously think of a Shiba Inu meme. This crack team, handpicked by Musk himself, has somehow embedded itself within the Social Security Administration. And by embedded, we mean they have access to sensitive data. The kind of data that, in the wrong hands, could wreak havoc on millions of vulnerable Americans. Don't worry though, the government assures us these DOGE employees can't actually change anything, they're just there to observe. Like some kind of creepy algorithmic babysitters. Sure, nothing to see here. Move along. Section 4. Marco Elez, when racist rants meet access to your grandma's Social Security. Speaking of creepy, let's introduce you to Marco Elez, former SpaceX engineer and walking red flag. This fine gentleman, while working within the Treasury Department, was accidentally granted the power to modify government payments. You know, just a minor detail. Then, because the universe has a dark sense of humor, his charming online persona was exposed. Turns out, Elez is a fan of racist and misogynistic rants. Shocking, we know. He resigned, of course, but not before getting a friendly pat on the back from then Vice President J.D. Vance and a thumbs up from a clueless Trump. Because qualifications are apparently optional when you're on a crusade to dismantle the social safety net. Section 5. Let them use apps. A modern tech solution for a century-old problem. But wait, there's more. Remember that whole government efficiency thing? Well, DOGE, in their infinite wisdom, decided the best way to streamline Social Security was to cut phone services for filing claims. Yes, because forcing millions of seniors and disabled individuals to navigate the digital abyss of online forms, or brave the lines at understaffed offices is the epitome of efficiency. Thankfully, this brilliant plan was scrapped after public outcry and, dare we say it, common sense prevailed. For now, at least. Section 6. The real endgame. Is this about efficiency or dismantling the safety net? So what's the real story here? Is this really about a few dead people receiving checks? Or is something more sinister at play? Let's connect the dots, shall we? Musk has a long history of criticizing Social Security, calling it a Ponzi scheme. Trump has repeatedly threatened to cut entitlement programs. And both have a vested interest in shrinking the government and, let's be honest, enriching themselves and their wealthy friends. The so-called fraud crisis is a convenient smokescreen, a way to justify slashing a program that benefits millions of Americans. It's a classic bait and switch, and we, the taxpayers, are the marks. So the next time you hear about dead people getting Social Security, remember this: it's not about the dead, it's about the living, and the future of a program that for generations has provided a safety net for those who need it most.